Hey guys, are you kidding me? I am here to watch the new Godzilla -1 movie. I'm so excited. I am well, you know me. I have watched all the bad Godzilla movies, right? So finally a good one comes along. Come on, it's a no-brainer. I'm really excited about watching this movie. So I guess in just a few seconds I'll be right back to let you know if the buzz of this new movie is correct, and if it is like as close to 100% of a movie a Godzilla movie can ever get. All right, so I'll reassure you in just a few seconds. Bye. Hey guys, I just got done watching the film. I'm just gonna get this done out of the way. Here's the deal. We kind of already know as a group that this is a kind of a quality movie as far as Godzilla goes. This is it's been word of mouth that it's been that great. It's been scored on all the meta scores out there, Rotten Tomatoes, your IMDb's and stuff like that. It's been scoring really high, so we've been high expectations. Here's the question: does it meet those expectations? And I'm gonna have to say, weirdly, yes, but not in the way that I was expecting. I was expecting this kind of Godzilla movie, and what I got, I was really highly surprised with. I'm not going to give you the whole plot, but I do want to give you what it's kind of about. Now, yeah, it's called Godzilla, and it's Godzilla -1 because it's telling the origin of Godzilla, but what it's really telling you is a very tragic story about this failed kamikaze pilot who witnesses Godzilla in its infancy, kind of in a weird way. And not only that was that a cool scene, but it sets up this the tone of the movie, which is really kind of melancholy and just very glum. This movie was more. It wasn't about. It wasn't about Godzilla. It was more of like Japan picking itself up after tragedy. And I think that's what this movie was actually about. Not only was it about this guy who's a failed kamikaze pilot, but as he went home and found that he not only was disgraced from his society, but he found himself with a kind of an adopted family of sorts, where a woman with this child who had been orphaned, they find themselves together and surviving together. It turned out to be a very beautiful story. And if it was just that story, then that would have been cool. But of course, we have the Godzilla element to kind of drive it along. I liked all aspects of this story. Here's the deal. When I was growing up and I was watching the Godzilla movies, I was watching it as a 10-year-old guy. So I was watching all the Godzilla moments, and then I would go off and play with my toys when all the adult moments happened. And I put the adult moments in air quotes because they were silly and stuff like that. But as a kid, it was boring, right? In this movie, this was like the first Toho movie I've actually seen where the human element was as compelling as the Godzilla moments. I felt bad for this guy every step of the way. His story was very tragic, and I loved the conclusion it came to. Now, the conclusion itself, how the way the movie ended, it was kind of weird for me. Maybe not for everybody else, but it was just slightly small. It just seemed slightly anticlimactic to me. But at the end, it did wrap up, and it did give us a nice the happy ending, kind of, in quotes, I guess. But at the same time, I did enjoy that movie. I did enjoy the human aspects as well as the Godzilla aspects. I thought the special effects were handled very well. The design of that character is, on its basic level, it all worked. I thought that whole section of that movie worked really well. As far as the movie goes, The only complaint I have about it is it seemed long. It just seemed long in some places, you know? It just seemed like I had been there for 3 hours instead of the 2 hours that I had been sitting at theater. So I think to give it 100% for me would be a little dishonest. I think I'm going to give it a 90%. I really did enjoy both aspects, like the long burn, the slow burn of watching this poor character and his redemption throughout, you know, his redemption arc, and also the Godzilla aspect. It just took a long time to get there. 90% is the best I'm gonna get this movie, guys. I'm so glad I got to see this movie, though. It's just so fun, and it's really, it was really fun to get out and see a movie again. I was happy to share this with you guys. But until next time, I do wish everybody peace. Today, I'll talk to you guys later again. Goodbye.